when you can borrow. These ladies have created something to help you do just that. So they are the founders of Baro. We have Allie, Emily, and Zoe. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. We're so excited.
This is awesome because I think everyone, especially this time of year, is like, what do? I have nothing to wear, like Bianca said, right? I have nothing to wear, but you have so much in your closet. So you guys have created this thing where people can get these like really nice pieces at home. So tell us how this came to be, what you guys are all about.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, Zoe and I were sitting on her couch out in LA, and we were talking about how we just turned 28, and we each had 10 weddings to go to that summer, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to.
Absolutely.
And it was just so expensive and so wasteful to buy something new for every event that we needed to go to. And so we looked on platforms like Rent the Runway and Newly and B2C rental platforms, and we just didn't really resonate with any of the inventory. And we really realized that the inventory that we wanted to wear was hanging in other women's closets. And so we created this platform where women can borrow and lend to other women without having to get rid of your stuff. So you can make money back and still keep it in your closet.
So you can borrow from, you can like make friends through it essentially,
exactly,
borrow from other friends. Okay, and there's a environmental and kind of sustainability aspect to this. So tell us how that works.
Yeah, so as we started really researching this problem, we started learning, there's enough clothes in circulation right now to dress the next 5 generations of people.
Wow.
So how do we bring all of the clothes that are currently in circulation and connect women to that without having to make more? Also, how do we help you with that conversation of, do I buy fast fashion or do I invest in a piece that I love that's made sustainably? So you can buy that very expensive piece and get a return on that investment and start looking at your clothes as an asset as opposed to something that you simply buy, wear, and discard.
Okay, so how does it, like, style-wise, right? Because I'm sure it has to be in style so that people want to wear it. It's not like that old thing from 14 years ago that's still sitting there. So how do you decide what gets in the closet for people to borrow and rent?
I mean, it's peer-to-peer, so it's up to our users, but we do really try to get like small batch designers, one-of-a-kind vintage, like that's really our focus. Like, for example, this is a one-of-a-kind Poochie dress that retails for upwards of like $700, but you can rent it for $70. And this is a Vivienne Westwood dress. So we definitely want people to come to our platform to rent those clothes that like they probably wouldn't find anywhere else.
Okay, and so if you want to get something, if you want to like rent it because you have a wedding or an event or something like that, how do you do that? And then on the flip side, if you have something that you want to maybe get a little bit of return on, how do you do that?
Yeah, so we have an app in the App Store, which everyone should download. And it's really similar to like Airbnb. So you go on, you find the piece you want to borrow, you request the dates that you need to borrow it. The user who owns the garment has the ability to accept or reject any requests. And then if they accept the request, we send you the prepaid shipping labels and we handle all of the logistics, so it's super easy. And then you'll ship it to the person who requested it, they'll wear it, and they'll return it. And it's kind of as simple as that.
Super streamlined.
Yeah, and I'll add, like, we are across the nation, so we have a lot of users in Boston, but we also have users in LA, New York, Chicago, and you can access all of that luxury across the country.
Okay, so you can do both, right? Like you could rent or borrow and give, but you can also just do one of them if you want.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so fun. All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Like you guys said, you guys can download their app on the App Store. You can also visit baro.com, and that's trybaro.com, excuse me, TRYBARO.com. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much.